Hello YouTube, today I'll be giving you a review on the Zebra V-301 fountain pen. I did an unboxing of this recently, so I'm going to put a link in my description of where you can go see that unboxing. But this is the fountain pen itself, and here I wrote Zebra V-301 fountain pen with this particular fountain pen. As you can see, the body is mostly this metal. They say it's steel. I don't know if they're referring to that's the material or that's the color. But you can see it has this nice steel look to it with the black cap up here, and then this plasticky accent here, which is in black as well. Also on the barrel of the pen, you can see the advertising of the Zebra V-301, and it says FP, which stands for fountain pen. And on the back here, you can see that this is a plastic backing here. Also, on the back of the pen, there's a hole on the other side, which goes right into the barrel, which goes into the cartridge that's inside. Personally, I don't like this. I think they should just kept it closed rather than having it open-ended. And on the top there is no hole of any sort, just flush here. The clip is okay. It's pretty stiff. Not quite sure how long that will last, but when you first get it, it's pretty firm. One thing I don't like about this pen is how the cap attaches to the barrel, and it's kind of difficult to take off. And what I mean by how it attaches to the barrel, it's hard to see, you know, where it's supposed to properly snap in, because it's all the ridges here are pretty much the same, and it's pretty difficult to snap in as well. So hopefully that means that there's a pretty good seal in there, but it's just a little bit difficult for the average user that just wants to quickly take out their pen. As you can see, the nib here, it's nothing special. This pen was $3.50 retail. Well, really $3.99, but I got a little bit of a discount. But it's really nothing special, and I think it's a decent beginner fountain pen. I've seen better beginner fountain pens than this, but that's just the nib. And like I said about the barrel, has a little bit of writing on it, but when you unscrew the barrel off of where the cartridge is, you can see that there's a large ink cartridge that says V-301, which is which comes with the packaging when you buy the pen. There's a little arrow right here that shows and tells you how to put the cartridge in, so it's really a starter fountain pen. But these cartridges are pretty large. They're much larger than the international standard fountain pen cartridge. The ink that they use, I personally do not like. It's a little bit dry for me because I'm used to using Parker ink or Waterman ink, which is usually very wet. But if you can find a converter for this and convert this, which will allow you to be able to use whatever ink you would like. I would say this: be careful. It's sometimes very difficult to find a converter that will work with this. I know a few people have found a few that have worked with this, but I know personally that the Parker converter will not work with this, and a standard international converter will not work with this pen either. Screwing back on the barrel. And now I just want to give you a small writing sample to show you how the ink works and flows. And I want to say this about the ink. I have heard that this pen has not written for some people, but for me, I flushed it, cleaned it out completely after or before using it. Then I put the V-301 ink in from Zebra. I found that ink not to be up to snuff. So then I said, let me clean it again, and the next time I put in Parker ink, and it worked perfectly. While the Parker ink was in there, I didn't clean it out, and I just slapped the Zebra V-301 ink in there, and it's been flowing really well. By the way, when you put the cap on the back of this, it snaps right into place. But it's still a little bit wobbly, if you can see that. So let's see how this thing writes. Here are some variations of lines to show that with the right amount of pressure you can change the line a little bit, not much. As you can see, these lines right here are a tad bit darker than these lines. The way I did that was, if you write with the nib tip facing down towards, so the silver facing downward, you can get finer lines. But if you face the nib upwards to the ceiling, you get darker lines. I don't recommend anyone having the nib facing down towards the paper, because that could damage your nib. I recommend everyone just writing with the nib facing up at a slight angle, at about a 45-degree angle, like so. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed this review, and if you guys enjoyed the review, please like, comment, subscribe for more pen reviews, tech reviews, pen unboxings, tech unboxings, and everything you can pretty much think of. So I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.